what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
It sure is. It's Friday, and we couldn't be happier to see this guy, the nationally syndicated film critic and always stylish at brunch, Ryan J.
I do love brunch, you guys know.
We know, and I know you're so excited to join us again for a brunch at some point, and same with you. So good to see you. Before we can get to that, though, we got to break down the movies coming out this weekend. Overall, how you feeling about them?
Great. I think it's a really great weekend for new movies.
Okay, so let's start it off with United States vs. Billie Holiday. This is on Hulu.
This is, and you know, we've seen biopics of Billie Holiday before. Lady Sings the Blues starring Diana Ross. She won the Golden Globe for that. Tony winner Audra McDonald did Lady Day on Broadway. And this one's a little different. It's directed by Lee Daniels, who did The Butler and Precious. And this one focuses on her life, but also on the way the U.S. government really hounded her and used the excuse of the war on drugs, because she was a drug addict, as an excuse to really go after her for singing the controversial song Strange Fruit. So it focuses mostly on that aspect of her life.
So given all of that, would you say this is a movie that has historical significance?
It absolutely does, because of a few things. First of all, where America was at the time with racism, and then also this song, the historical significance of this song, which was about lynching and how controversial it was to be performed and how some people didn't want her to perform it, but it was so important to her. And she did have a crazy life. You know, she was a heroin addict. She was in jail. She had many abusive men. But Andra Day here, who plays Billie Holiday, this is her acting debut. And she's, you know, a singer known for Rise Up. And she has already gotten a Critics' Choice Award and Golden Globe nomination. She's on the short list to be nominated for an Oscar for this role. It's outstanding. Stream it on Hulu.
Looks so good, and she is drop dead gorgeous. I can't wait to see that. Okay, the next one is The Father, PG-13. This is on HBO Max.
Yeah, and this one is based on a French play called Le Père, and it's directed by the guy who did the French play. And what's great about this is it's about a man who's aging, and it maintains the intimacy of the play, but the script is so brilliant and creative in that it makes you feel like you're in the shoes of this guy dealing with memory loss, and you're questioning what's real and what isn't. And it's so cleverly done in the script that it's not confusing, but it's just a really brilliant, like, there's a twist to it where you start second guessing what's real and what isn't.
I want to know about the cast in this, but I have to tell you, films about memory loss, there was one that I think Julianne Moore was in. Something about Alice. The title, I think, is something like that. It just made me so sad, because I think we all just feel so much for people who have to go through this.
Absolutely, and this really brings that empathy to that subject as well. And it stars Anthony Hopkins as the father. He's still got it. We've got Olivia Colman as his daughter. They're both nominated for Critics' Choice Awards, for Golden Globe Awards. This is also nominated the Golden Globes for a Best Picture, and they're really powerhouse performances.
Just the looks on his face right there. I mean, he's an incredible actor, but is it worrisome when you watch it? How do you feel?
It is. It made me scared about, like, wow, this is what our future could hold for us, you know? I mean, to walk into your house and see someone and be like, hi, who are you? And the dude's like, I'm your son. And you're like, what?
It sounds important.
It's really good. It's great. So stream it now. It's on HBO Max, and it's a really, really great film. It's not too sad.
Okay, that's good.
Right, what about
Tom
and Jerry?
This is great. Tom and Jerry, you know, the classic characters from Hanna-Barbera from the 1940s. We love them. They've been around forever doing the cartoons. This is their great cinematic big screen glow up.
Okay. Is it similar to the classic stuff that we're used to?
It keeps everything that we know and love from the classic, you know, all of their hijinks and the great adventures that they go on, but it also is justified with a great live action plot. It reminded me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit in the sense that it's all live action, but the animals are animated. The animation is great, and it updates the music, and there's really amazing sound design, and the effects are fantastic. Excuse me. There's a live action subplot starring Chloe Grace Moretz, where she hoodwinks her way into the swanky hotel. Tom and Jerry end up at this hotel too, and they end up all having to work together. It comes together as one great film. I loved it as much as adult as I know kids will. It's opening today in theaters, so I'm saying see it. But it's also today available to stream on HBO Max, so you have two options.
Nostalgia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. There's an event that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yes, tomorrow is the big annual gala for Horizon Home Care and Hospice. And they usually do it every year at the Pfister, and it's a really great, crystal ballroom event, black tie only. But of course, things are virtual and safer at home this year. So they went with a theme, There's No Place Like Home. The Wizard of Oz. And Susan and Andrew Varela, Friends of the Blend, are going to be there hosting the event. That is the president and CEO, Mary Hayner, there with me in my Wizard of Oz costume. I'm going to be doing some Wizard of Oz trivia. Susan and Andrew are going to be performing songs from The Wizard of Oz and Wicked. And it's also there to raise money for charities. So, but the thing is, you don't have to pay any money to just see this show. It's tomorrow at 7 p.m. You can register for your free ticket to watch at my website, ryanjreviews.com. If you happen to find it in your heart, there are great giveaways, great auction items to bid on. And if you want to give a donation, Horizon does amazing work in the community for people at important times in their lives.
What a cool thing, Ryan. That's so great. I'm glad you shared it with us and all our viewers so that they can take part too. Looking for fun things to do. Good to see you.
So. Good to see you too. Thanks so much.
Can't wait till we can do brunch.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm counting the minutes.
Do they do pictures of mimosas?
Well, if they don't, we'll have to start that. We'll request it.
Oh, sounds good. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, guys.
You can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter, and for his full movie reviews and to be part of the Horizons event tomorrow, go to his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.